In this video, I'm going to share with you some of the tips that I have gathered and how you should pack for really extreme hot weather. Without further delay, let's dive in. Just before I check in, I will check with my check-in assistant at the airport to see if I could check my bag all the way to my final destination. I usually don't wear jewelry because when you pass by the sensor, every time when you go through custom it will beep, and then you have to remove everything. You have to remove belt. So if you have like medicine that have prescription, bring the prescription with you so you have that clarified right away on the spot. So this is my hand carry bag with my handbag and all my toiletries that I need, and I'm going to put a few clothes inside that I need. I often like to carry a pouch like this because I find that it is so handy. You just put everything inside here. So all your important documents, your passport, your driving license, and your maybe sunglasses, you might not need to have them in here, but cash, and your wallet, an umbrella because you don't know when it is going to rain. Sunglasses, you need one for sure. Also mask. I know it's not COVID, but then you never know if you are on the plane and maybe somebody in the plane are having a bad cold, you might need to protect yourself. So it's always good to have one. And tissue paper, cough drops or lozenges because they are really good and very handy. Earplug. I know some airplane might provide that, but always have one extra. This is actually a fan. I got this in Da Nang. It's really handy. As you can see, you can pack them in a small bag like that. So there are two altogether. And when I open them, it looks like that. For shoe, I only bring a sandal like this. This is for the beach. This shoe is very comfortable. So I always have one sandals that I could wear to town. And you guys know Malaysia is very hot, and most of places, if you wear a shoe like that, you'll be sweating like hell. So I always have one and make sure that the sandals is extremely comfortable because there will be a lot of walking. A pair of good shoe. This is not a hiking shoe. This is just a jogging shoe. I bring this because it's breathable. It has this breathable material and it's very light. Here I have my bag. So you can see here strange looking pieces of cloth. I have two sarong. Sarong is extremely good because you can use it to change clothes. And also there are ways you can use it. You can use it like a sleeping mat at the beach. And because we are not so tall, so it fits us perfectly. And of course some more clothes. So I usually like to put them in this kind of bag so it's not all over the place. And because we are car camping, I do not know how comfortable is the car, but it's always good to have something thick so that you could lie on, and then maybe we'll buy a sheet on it or lie down on a dry towel so that if we are sweating, we can always remove the towel and wash it, but then you have a thick layer of filth underneath, so you will feel more comfortable sleeping in the car. And I bought these fiber towels. They are really good. They dry so fast and they really absorb moisture. If I can find these two material in Amazon and put them in the link, all right? So it's really good to have your own towel. I don't use hotel towel unless I'm forced to. I always have a skincare. My skincare is very simple. I usually wear like a sunscreen, and then I have this serum, lip balm. This is very good too, because lips tends to be really dry when you are in a tropical country. I don't know why. It should be the opposite, right? But you know, I always get cheap lips when I'm there. And deodorants in some country, I know in Da Nang, is very, very expensive. If possible, if you're staying in a longer period, buy 2. If it's cheaper in your country. Shampoo, I always use 2 in 1. For sunscreen, I have 2, 150 SPF and 130, depending on how strong the sun is. If I'm just under the shade all the time, I don't really need a strong one. Well, it's always good to have 2 and try out. Things like that, sunscreen, they can be really costly. I know it's very expensive in Da Nang. I don't know about in Malaysia. If you are watching from Malaysia, you know how much it is. Let me know in the comment, okay? So these are just some toothbrush, my hairbrush, and some of the lotion that is in small pack. First of all, let me just tell you here what are the things that I need. So for laundry, we will be doing laundry at the laundrette, or we send it to somebody to do it for us. So it's always good to have a laundry bag. We don't want the car to be overheated, because the sun there, if you're going into a car that is like 40-50 degrees Celsius, it's not going to be so fun. So this is like a refractor. It will reflect the sunlight, so your car will not be too hot. Since we are hiking, it is good to have like mosquito repellent. So this one is really, really good. It smells so good. It feels like you're putting on some really nice, soothing perfume. This one is also as good. It's cheaper. I tried this last summer and it really, really works. This is a battery operated lanterns that I could use, because if you are camping, it's dark. So it's always good to have one that is really, really bright. If it's not bright enough, I also have some fairy light, which I'm bringing along and put them around in the car or in the car, and some extra batteries. If we are sleeping in the car window screen will be very wet, full of residue. We seen that when we were car camping in Norway. In the morning, we have to use a towel to wipe it. But this one is a really, really good sponge. It's really hard now because it's not wet. But when it is wet, it is really, really soft. So what you do is that you just wipe your screen. After every wipe, you can just squeeze the water out, and then you continue to wipe again. And I'll see if I can put the link also in the video description. Right, this is actually my ring light, but I use it sometimes in camping, and you can clip them on and you can charge them with the USB. Malaysia is very warm, so might be handy because I could plug them in the car. I would like to have one that is battery operated one, but if the car is not moving and we are stationed in a camping site, you know, maybe a one with a battery is much better. This is all the thing that I have in this bag. So what I have is a camping kitchen. We call it camping chick. It has a kettle, 2 pots, 1 frying pan. This is literally, for me, my opinion, I find it's really useful because these are made of very special material that heat up like within seconds. It's not really very thin, but the quality is extremely good, and they are really, really light. 2 pairs of fork and spoon, 1 chopstick, a peeler. I have a can opener, detergent for washing dishes, a dish sponge, dishcloth. A seasoning that I mix myself, onion powder, garlic powder, salt, Himalayan salt, pepper, and also some bouillon, chicken stocks. It can be a bit boring using the same seasoning, but when you are going away, you know, you will try not to bring so much, because otherwise you will not have enough space in your luggage. This is just my olive oil. I know olive oil can be very expensive there. So this is the spray one. So in this case, you save on oil. And this can be extremely good because it's not so big, and easily to be carried along with you. I have a pack of my breakfast. This is considered of flaxseed, pumpkin seed, almond seed, sunflower seed, and I think hamper seed also. When I eat too much spicy food, you know, so this will help me to prevent my stomach from getting too hot and constipation. A knife, which I cover them very carefully. This is just my small mushroom knife that I always bring along, and also a chopping board. This is our coffee cup. We could use this one as a plate. I make video, so this is something that I always carry around with me in a small pouch like this. I am going to buy a drone, so I'm going to put my drone inside. Hopefully it fits. My power bank, the DJI microphone, extra batteries, a ear plug in here, and also some memory cards. So another mic that I use for when I am creating videos. When I do live streaming, I always use this. So I will attach this to a tripod, and then I just click my telephone on it. Like, you see? Oh, my phone will not fly away. So this is made of steel. It's very heavy duty, and it's not very expensive. Okay, I'll see if I can find a link. Here is my power supply. It's all I have to charge my telephone. I always bring extra so that I could charge them. And also some clamp that can be quite useful. This can be a really good thing to carry, because sometimes you want to know how heavy is your bag, right? Especially nowadays, the new regulation. You get fined heavily if your bag is overweight, and by the time you reach the airport, you know, you might have to rearrange everything. You must first of all find the weighing machine. I don't know if I need this. This is just an extra GPS in case my telephone is running out of power, so this could be quite good to have if I'm driving without the telephone. In Malaysia and in Singapore, you need this 3-pin plug. In case I need to charge my telephone, me and LG, so we could plug in one and then we could charge on 2. I will probably bring this one. This is really good if you are in a hotel room. So you only need to plug the main one to, right? So you don't need to have a bunch of this. So you just need one of this and one of that. I suggest that you do this at least 7 days before you leave. Have everything laid out so you have a glance, and then you will straight away know, oh, okay, do I really need that? Okay, no, don't want. And then, you know, maybe you might miss out something. Clothing wise, I really try to keep to the minimum, because clothing, in terms of laundry, there are lots of laundrette or places where you can wash clothes for very minimum amount of money. You know, wash regularly, because you know they go by the kilo, it's not by the time. So the more often you go, maybe you get a good deal with a washer if you are staying in one location for a longer period of time. We always have a good deal when we were in Da Nang. The lady who wash our clothes, they know us very well. So, you know, they even go to the extent of ironing our underwear. So it's really, really convenient, and you don't have to worry. I heard it's very convenient in Malaysia too. So let me know what you think about this video, and if you have any question, don't hesitate to ask in the comment, and I'll try my best to help you. I really hope that you find this video helpful, and if you do, please remember to give a hype or maybe share it to somebody who are planning to travel to Southeast Asia. My name is Esti. I am a Singaporean living here in North Sweden. I'm turning 60 soon this year, and I am in the midst of transforming my life to somebody who are more conscious about what I eat. Hopefully I get a healthier life, and I'm trying to practice this slow way of living for better mental health. If you have the same goal as me, I welcome you to join me in this journey. I'll see you in my next. Have a nice weekend.